No, 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 I'm not closing this account. I'm going to keep this account open, and from time to time when I can gain access, I won't have immediate access to the internet from this point on, partially intentionally. I can't take any more of this information. I can't. I know what I have to do. I'm sick of reading about what I have to do. What I have to do is take back my country by any means necessary. And what that means is as peaceful as it can be. And if it has to come to a tit-for-tat war, I'm not afraid to die for it. That's the belief in the Constitution, and that's the mindset. America believes that if they don't have to sacrifice anything, if they can stay in their warm homes, at least leave us alone in our homes, let us be, quit trying to infiltrate us, quit trying to compromise our beliefs, quit trying to make us believe that torture and killing are perfectly normal. Perfectly normal, and they're not. By no means are they perfectly normal. And we all want to condone these things, and we all want to look on and say, you know what? Yeah, yeah. One of my friends is here. Fuck this. It becomes frustrating because I'm tired of compromising uh, an amendment of the Constitution in order to secure my freedom when all I need is the Constitution and it secures my freedom. It's the cornerstone of a free society. It's been the model for the world. France beheaded many, many lords and a king and a queen to establish their freedom, and Britain freaked out and gave their people freedom so that no one's head would have been lopped off. Not that it would be a bad thing. Maybe we wouldn't have to deal with the power base and this constant pulling, this struggle of energy that's tearing us apart as a nation. The one thing that we don't have here is unity, and I can't keep fighting the never-ending battle. I know how many people are in my camp, but do you? Do you know who's going to rally for you? Do you know who's going to take these things away? I'm keeping the YouTube account up. I'm not closing it. And the mail that you send, I won't always be checking back. And I wish there was something else I could do here. I mean, the only thing that could turn this around is to actually, donate and let's save our country. Is if I'm closing my doors, that means I don't have a whole lot left on my schedule right now. So it's sort of loosening up. So if you really want to save this country, I wouldn't be afraid to stick my neck out. Now, the first thing you say when you say that is as soon as you stretch your neck out, it's a perfect opportunity to someone chop off your head. I am a compromised American. It doesn't matter what I've done in my past. It's what I will do with my future that should matter, and how I've changed myself in order to become a better neighbor, a better citizen, a better friend, and a better human being. And the Constitution, if used correctly, we could solve all of these woes that we have all around the world. We could convince Russia to stand down on their nuclear program. I mean, stealth missiles, how are we going to beat that? So even if America was being invaded, we'd be completely impervious to it until it went off, and we'd know where to point the finger. I mean, a stealth nuclear missile, warhead, warhead, warhead. We're funding the Iranian nuclear program, so if Iran launches a missile, and here's a thought, Russia created the mobile missile system, so if Russia drives a mobile missile into Iran, and we can pinpoint that a missile was launched from Iran, can we be sure that it's Iranian? Or is there a fair chance that it might be Russian or some other system made to look like Iran is actually guilty of launching a missile, even though, like Pakistan and India, they have no missile, well, India now, but few missile launching capabilities. America, you've been duped, and we've all been duped. And we wanted to believe the lie. Well, once we started looking into it, we found out the lie was an even bigger lie than it was to begin with. And since I'm still on my morning coffee clutch, voila. Now you chew those words over in your mind for just a minute, and I'll be right back. My total goal when I first started this wasn't to raise money or raise awareness. It was to learn and to watch, and to let you watch me while I learn and I uncovered truth. but even truth is subjective. So the one thing that we find out is that no one has all the answers. So it requires the convening of a board, a group, a handful of people who are in the know. And that was part of my goal. That was part of my ambition. I contacted a few people down through time here and there, made long distance phone calls to talk to this person, that, or the other, received warnings, which proved to be good warnings. And when I heard them, I let you know about it. And one of them happened to be my FEMA warning for continuity of government. Turns out there's a sidebar sign line on it. After I was given my information, the person who was sourced for the information was given, reasonable and fair warning to never give away another internal document to anyone. And we're talking within 48 hours. So I know I'm being watched. And I love it. I'm an American. I have my freedom of speech. And I'm not afraid of you. I'm not afraid of you. If it means I'll save lives, I'm not afraid of you. So I'll throw myself down on the gauntlet ahead of anyone else. And there's a lot more right behind me. Now the problem is, can we get you to stand up? Can we get you to take charge? Can we get you to do what we all need to do in order to take back our nation? You sit in your warm home on your computer and you watch these things and you're like, ooh, it requires me to do something. I'm really not down for that. Let's do something else. Is there anything else we can do? Sure there is. The one thing that you can do is go to my PayPal account and donate money, because I guarantee you, when I raise the money, there's a couple of television stations that are up for sale, and I will force the digital age on you. And no, I'm not the prettiest guy in digital, believe me. I'm not the prettiest guy without digital. But you donate to any one of these. Now the AOL account, M. Jarrett Jr. If you want to contact me at PayPal, my PayPal sign-in is mjarrettjr@aol.com. That's where you'll find me in PayPal if you really feel like making a donation. I'll be making donations to other organizations all on my own. Now my eBay is Major Star Glory. Now if you want to find out my history of what kind of eBay history I have, which is 100%, it's Major Star Glory at eBay. And then also my other account here on YouTube is M. Jarrett Jr. at YouTube. And that's a little bit more about me. Now I had a screwed up, corrupted life growing up that absolutely, yeah. And then lastly, the bottom one is the one that I just created, and that's my CitizenPatriot@gmail.com, because some fool done stole my Citizen Patriot Gmail account. So it's mycitizenpatriot@gmail.com if you want to just reach me. But like I said, I won't have internet connection shortly after this, quite on purpose, just because I'd hate to run it all the way out to the end and not pay for it at all. So I'm at least going to get it all paid up and clear that up. But the company's going out of business. It's been a good 15-year run, and I stayed in there best I could, as long as I could, and as strong as I could. But quite frankly, the climate is just changing, and I have to change with it. I'm going to be, and I'll tell you something, I'm not going to tell you that, but if it comes to pass, I'll start making YouTube accounts about that. But as for anything else that goes on in this country, $65 million is for the TV station, and that's all of the equipment and everything that it has. And then the place in New England that I found, $12.1 million, which I'm sure I could negotiate either one of those prices. So we're still under $100 million, but when you look at what we gave the banks, it's nothing. So my next one is going to be a little shout out to Congress, and we'll get these things fixed. It's up to us. It's in the Constitution. It's our power. It's our job. It's our duty to defend your freedom, whether you want it or not. Because you can't fathom what it is until you don't have it anymore. And as we've seen it slip away, it's time to make these changes. So yeah, America, let's make these changes. And I want to thank all my subscribers, and I still haven't made 1,000 subscribers, so I don't think we're going to be able to give away the gold, since I won't be around to announce who the winner is. But I'm still going to be checking in. I'll see you later.